Hey y'all, this week I'm continuing my EC Sampler challenge, and this week it's going to be the compact vertical. So if you're interested, stick around. Okay, so I did not post last week because last week was Mother's Day and it was really dark and gloomy, but I did do the challenge. So this was first week, the vertical, classic vertical, the second week. And basically what I've been doing is I've been challenging myself to plan in these sampler sheets each week and use them as a true planner, and to kind of like go outside my comfort zone and plan. And then basically I'll plan the week the week coming up and then show what I did last week. And since I didn't do a video last week, I didn't get to show my horizontal week, which I actually really liked. My only not complaint, but my only thing was I thought it was too big. In an A5 this would be Brill, but then again also this would be smaller, so maybe I couldn't fit as much. Anyways, I did enjoy it. I'm not somebody that has a ton of appointments every day or a ton of tasks. My days are pretty much the same, so this is a great layout for that. So I enjoyed it. And then y'all, this week was the hourly, and I'm kind of bummed that I didn't like film this, but y'all, again, it was Mother's Day and I just, I was with family and it was pretty dark and overcast, and I was just like, you know what, it's fine. But I did very much enjoy this, and y'all, this has me thinking, like, do I have an hourly in my cart? Maybe. Will I buy it? I mean, I want to say no, and I want to be like, no, I don't need it, but let's be real. I've got a 20% off coupon, and I'm sure there's going to be a sale soon, so I'm like, it's only a matter of time. But look how cute this is. So I used the actual time schedule here, and then I kind of ignored it down here to do all my food and activity tracking. I used a sidebar, like a major sidebar. All these stickers were from Planner Kate. These are all of her add-ons. It wasn't a full kit. It was just the little like $1.50 add-ons. And I even think I waited till there was a sale. And I think I got all 4 sticker sheets for like $4. You know what? I even have them. Just a second. I'll show them to you. I think they were just, oh, and I got the headers too. So they were just these little add-ons. And I think I waited till there was a sale and they were like half off. So they were like $1 a piece. So the whole kit was like $5. And it worked. I mean, I got a full week out of it. This is today. This is why this is blank. And I haven't filled out yesterday's food stuff, but I thought it was really cute and it was really fun to do. And it made me miss it, but I don't know. It is a lot of work, I will say that. So this week we're doing compact vertical, and y'all, this is the one I've been dreading the most because I've tried this layout before when it first came out, and I was like super pumped because I'm a task person and I thought this would be perfect for work, and I actually kind of hated it. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, that was in the A5 size. This is going to be bigger, so I have an idea of how I want to set up these pages, and this week is going to be no stickers. It's just going to be pen and a dot marker. So I'm going to use this pen. This is my go-to for this type of paper, the Energel 0.5. I've got this Uniball 1 in a gray. I think it's called Sesame Gray. Yes, Sesame Gray, and that's going to be because I'm going to make sections on each of these. And then I'm going to use my Zig clear color dot in gray for any tasks. And then of course I've got a ruler, and then I'm going to cheat a little bit, y'all. I'm going to cheat, and I'm going to steal, well, not steal, it's mine. I don't want to have to make a habit tracker. So I have these little sticky notes. Is that in frame? Sorry. I have these little sticky notes that I've made, and so I'm actually going to just put this here. I ran out of whiteout. It's at work. So I'm just going to stick it here for now because I am going to eventually tape it down, but I want to white it out. And like I said, I have whiteout at work. So I am going to kind of cheat there because I don't want to draw one when I have that, and I can just tape it there. So, okay, first things first is I think I'm going to make the lines, and I think I'm going to speed this up so that way you don't have to watch me make sections in real time. And then, yeah. So that's done. So basically what I'm going to do is this top section up here is for any timed events. Weather's going to go here, timed events, tasks, and then down here is going to be my food tracker. And I'm going to have to divide that up, otherwise it would take the whole thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on adding the weather, and I'm not going to use any stickers, so I'm just going to draw in the weather and go from there. It is honestly, it's a pretty light week. Most of my kids' activities are done. There's not really much going on. So I do think that this, layout is great for people that, like me, that don't have a lot of appointments throughout the day. They don't have a really packed like work schedule where they're like, oh my gosh, I have to be scheduled every 30 minutes or something like that. And if you're also a task person, I think this is a great layout for that. Because you can kind of divide it up by day. I prefer a big long running task list that I can see where I want to do that during the week. So this is kind of off-putting to me to decide ahead of time, like, where do the tasks go? But we're gonna make it work. This is the whole point of the challenge, is to challenge ourselves. Man, it's a lot of sunny days, y'all. I'm not a fan of summer. I'm from Texas, and that heat there, I mean, I don't live there anymore. I live in the north, but I went to Texas I went back to Texas for some family stuff last summer. It was like late July, and y'all, that is not the heat that I grew up with. That is something else, and no thank you. But I mean, it gets hot here in Connecticut, not Texas hot, and I try and tell people that live here, I'm like, y'all, this ain't hot. But still, I'm just not a summer person. I never have been. I don't like it. It's gross. I hate sweating. I hate bugs. I can't do the activities I like to do because it's too hot outside. So I'm not a fan of all of this sun. I need to move somewhere rainy like Seattle. And I hate drawing suns too, because I never do them right. So that's another mark in the con box. Okay, so weather is in. Let me get my schedule for the week. Like I said, it's pretty light. Let's see. So I know on Tuesday I've got 3 things going on. I'll use my black pen for this one. Let's see. My son has rehearsal at 4:30. I've got a work event. And then my husband has concert tickets. Let's see. And then rehearsal again on Thursday. Oh my gosh, y'all. Do I have this in my planner that my $5 CVS coupon expires on the 24th, so to spend it on the 23rd? Yes, I do, because they have some good pens there, and they're usually expensive, so I'm going to go use that $5 coupon and get some cheap pens. So I have to mark that down. And then my son has rehearsal again this day. And y'all, that's it. That's it for plans. I'm like, this, my life is very, very slow right now, which I'm grateful for, because there are times, you know, busy seasons in life. So I'm always grateful for the reprieves. Okay, so the bottom section is going to be food and stuff. Normally with this section I do like my morning meds and vitamins, but since I'm going to put in that habit tracker, I'm going to just do breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then on this side, about halfway over, I'm going to do, what do I normally do? I do activity steps. Let me get to my normal sheet so I don't miss. So I do, let me see, will it fit? So I'm going to do activity and combine activity and steps, and then Apple Watch, and then Weight Watchers when I do track, and then sleep. So that's where I'll do this every day. Hopefully it'll be in a room. I mean, can write pretty small when I have to. It's not ideal, and this is why I think I've, you know, gravitated so much towards a personal planner, because I can have all of this in separate sections and not have to, you know, worry about squeezing it all in. But again, challenge. And I like to show people that maybe they don't want this kind of a bulky ring planner, that they can put a lot in their planners, and they can track different things outside of just tasks and appointments. Okay. So what about you guys? Have you used this layout before? Like I said, I used it when it first came out, and I really was like, oh my gosh, this is going to be so perfect for work. And it just, I think it's because when I actually got it in the in the A5 when it came out, it was so dang thick. Like, and so to have it open and try and writing on this big planner was kind of cumbersome, to be honest. So, and you know, it's smaller, obviously it's A5, but so this is interesting. I do actually like this bigger layout that has more room. I know this is going to be short, and I'm sorry, but I hope it's helpful to anyone that is thinking about this layout or needs fresh ideas for it. Okay, one more. We're almost done. We are at the finish line. Okay, and so like I said, I'm going to put, what did I do with it? I'm gonna put this over here, and I'll fill that out later when I actually go to tape it in. I just don't want to draw it, y'all. So I'm just gonna tape that in there, and I mean, I think that's it. I think that's gonna do it. I'm interested to see how I actually utilize this, and I don't put any tasks in, because again, I usually have a running task list, and then I look at that list in the morning when I sit down to make my daily plan, and I think, okay, what of this list can I get done today, or what needs to happen today? And so I generally don't put like, okay, I want to do this Monday, Tuesday, you know, that's why I have the long one. So I don't really have anything to put here yet, but I know day of I will, so hopefully this will be a lot more fuller. This will be a lot fuller. I don't know. You know what I'm saying though. You know what I'm going for. So that's it. So that is the compact vertical layout, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.